So if you remember yesterday, we were talking about this structure, right? There is and there are. So today we're going to look at this topic, right? Deeply, so you can understand the structure. But yesterday I told you something related to this, right? So Kevin, what do you remember about this topic? There is and there are. When do we use there is and when do we use there are?
There is when it's singular.
Mhm.
There are when it's a plural.
Okay, yes, there is when you have a singular noun, and there are when you have a plural noun. Okay,
Yeah.
so and it refers to existences, right? It refers to existences, something that exists, right? Something that you can see. For example, there are there are three women in the class right now. There are three women in the class right now, and there are uh,
Six men.
and there are some men, right, in the class. Some,
Why some?
or a lot of.
3.5 men.
Three and a half. Okay, all right. Let me show you a video about this topic. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to English Tonight. In this video lesson, you will learn when to use there is or there are in English. You will use there is when you are talking about one singular thing. There is one singular thing, and you will use there are when you're talking about more than one or plural. More than one with there are, and there is singular. Let's look at some examples. There is a dog.
So look at this picture. Singular, plural. Right here you have just one dog, but right here you have three dogs. So in this case you use there is a dog, but in this case you say there are three dogs.
So there's one dog. There is a dog. There are three dogs. More than one. There are three dogs. There is a soccer ball. One soccer ball. There is a soccer ball. There are two balls, or there are some balls.
Okay, there is a soccer ball. A soccer ball, right? In this case, this article refers to number one, right? But in this case, we have plural nouns. We have more than one ball, so we have two. So we say there are two balls. You can specify the number of items you have, or if it is kind of impossible for you to count them all, so you can use this
Some.
word. You can say some. Okay, there are some balls. Okay, so in this case, you're not being specific, right? But it's acceptable. And in this case, you are being really specific because you say the number, okay? But both are correct. Kevin, you have a question? No?
No, no.
Okay.
There are more than one. There is a monkey. One monkey. There is a monkey. There are 5 monkeys.
Okay. There's a monkey. Remember that the article A is used only for singular nouns. Okay, singular nouns. So there is a monkey, and right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can count down, right? And you can say there are 5 monkeys, or you can say there are many monkeys. Can you say there are some monkeys? Is it correct
What?
if I say there are some monkeys?
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, that's correct. You can say there are many monkeys
Wait.
or there are some monkeys. But in this case, we have 5. So we consider the number 5 as a lot of something. In this case, so that's what you say many.
Teacher,
Yes.
and they many and some is
Okay, the difference, Lil.
And we can say much.
Yes, sure. But some and many are used for countable nouns. I mean, things that you can count, right?
me sacó la del internet.
Okay, what's your question, Lil?
About many and some.
Mhm. Some and many, I'm writing on the chat. You want to know the difference, Lil? Lil, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, you want to know the difference between some and many?
Both countable nouns.
Yes, we use some and many for countable nouns. For countable nouns.
Countable nouns.
Some and many for countable nouns. But what's the difference between some and many?
Good evening.
Hey, good evening, Giovanni. So, but what's the difference between some and many?
Some uncountable.
Some,
Yes, no?
both are for countable nouns that you can count, both, some and many. But if you say some, uh, it's not many, it's not too much of something. Okay, if you say some. So when you say some, you refer to an average quantity, right? It's not few, but it's not a lot, so it's an average quantity. So maybe if you have 2 apples, if you have 2 apples in the fridge, you can say, I have some apples.
Okay.
Okay, I have some apples. But if you have, for example, if you have 2 apples or 2 or 3 apples, you can say there are some apples. If you don't want to specify the number, okay? If you don't want to specify the number, there are some apples. But if you have 7 or 8 apples, do you say some or do you say many?
Many.
Many.
Okay, you say many, all right? Because you have a lot of items of the same kind. So I have many apples. Or you can say there are many apples. Okay? So
Okay.
it all depends on the quantity of the item you have. Okay? But remember that some
Okay.
is for an average quantity, and many is for a lot of items of the same kind. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Sense.
Or there are many monkeys. Again, more than one. There are 5 monkeys. There are many monkeys. Now let's learn how to ask questions with there is and there are. All you're going to do is switch the word order. So instead of saying there is, you'll say is there? And instead of saying there are, you will say are there? Let's look at.
Do you remember, guys, that in order to make questions using the verb to be, first you need the verb to be and then you need the subject, right? Like, for example, are you married? Do you remember that?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, all right. So what happens here is the same. In order to ask questions or in order to make questions, this is the word that you're going to use at the beginning. The verb to be, is, and are. And then you're going to use there. Okay?
Some examples.
Let's see some examples.
Is there a dog?
Okay, look at this. This is a question. Okay, this is a structure for a question. Is there a dog? So first, you need the verb to be, then you need there, and then you need your noun. Is there a dog? Are there 3 dogs? Okay. So, what's the structure for question? The structure for questions. Okay. First, verb to be. First, verb to be plus there. And finally, what you need? Your noun. Verb to be plus there plus your noun. Okay. Any questions so far? Any question? No questions?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
All right, good.
Teacher,
Is there one dog? Is there a dog? Are there 3 dogs? Why, yes, there are. Is there a soccer ball? Are there 2 balls? Or are there some soccer balls on the field?
And look at these examples, right? The same. First, the verb to be, then the word there, and then your noun. Is there a soccer ball? Okay. Verb to be, there, your noun. Verb to be, there, your noun. Are there 2 balls? Are there some soccer balls on the field? Mhm. Do you know the meaning of field, Peñate?
Sorry, teacher.
What's the meaning of field? What does field mean?
Focus.
No, this word, field. What is the meaning?
Campo.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is the place, right? Field is the place where you can play soccer. All right.
Again, you're asking if there's more than one if you're using are there. Is there a monkey? Are there 5 monkeys? Or are there many monkeys? Are there many monkeys at the zoo? You should now know when to use there is or there are in English. Thank you for watching this video lesson. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. So, is it difficult? No, right? It's pretty easy. Okay, let's practice. Edgar. eh, are there 5 girls in the class?
No, no, they are.
Ah, be careful with your answer. Are there 5 girls in the class? Yes. If it is positive, yes, there are. But if it is negative,
Yes.
no, there aren't.
Okay,
So your answer is positive or negative, Edgar?
it's negative.
Okay, so
Is
no, there aren't.
no, they aren't. Okay.
No, there aren't. Okay, you always answer with this structure. Okay, Ever, that's okay. So let's continue with more questions. Andrea, are there a lot of people in your house right now? Are there a lot of people or many people? We can say a lot of, guys, is the same as many. Exactly the same. All right. So are there many people? Okay. Many people in your house right now? Andrea? I don't hear you, Andrea. You're having problems with your microphone?
No,
Okay.
they aren't.
No,
Sí.
no. Okay, no,
There
no, there
aren't.
aren't. No, there aren't. So my answer needs to agree with the form of the verb to be. So if your answer is negative, of course, the verb to be is aren't. If it is positive, okay, yes, there are, okay? So, and in order to continue the conversation with Andrea, I can ask her this question. Andrea says that there aren't many people in her house. Okay, so I continue with this question. How many people are there in your house, Andrea? How many people are there in your house?
I two
Okay,
people.
Andrea, follow the structure. How many people
Uh,
are there in your house?
okay.
There.
Many people are there in two two people.
Okay,
No,
so if in your
if
house,
in your house two
okay,
people.
but Andrea, but
No.
if in your house there are two people, what you're gonna
There
use?
in okay.
Two people is singular or plural?
Singular. No.
Two people.
Plural.
Oh,
Plural. Plural.
plural. So
Plural.
there are
There are, yes.
two people.
Ujú.
Okay.
Entonces sería there is,
There are.
there are in your house,
No, not in my house.
they are in my house.
Oh, in your house. Okay. In your
In my
house.
house,
Okay.
I have two people.
There are. You use the structure. There are.
I
There are two
say they
people in
are
your
in
house.
your house.
There are.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mira, encéndeme la regleta, mi amor, que se me apagó la...
All right. So, but maybe you're asking yourself, teacher, but this is a different structure. Okay. Yes, you're right. But this is the structure for yes, no questions. Verb to be, then there, then the noun. That is the structure for yes, no questions. But this is the structure for WH questions. So WH questions, structure, you use how many, plus noun plus is or are plus there plus complement. Mhm. The structure for WH questions. How many plus noun plus is plus there plus complement. Guys, let me correct something so you cannot get confused. Let's remove this. Okay, there you go. Look at this. How many plus noun plus is plus there plus complement. But what about, oh, for example, let me give you an example. How many I'm gonna take the same example, right? How many people are there in your house? Okay. So how many, we use how many for singular or for plural nouns?
Plural.
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 Okay. How many is used with plural nouns? But if you have a singular noun, you use how much? Okay. How many apples are there in your fridge, for example? How many apples are there in your fridge? Tanya?
There is no, sorry, there are 5 apples.
Okay, there are 5 apples. Okay, but what about if I ask a question using how much? How much milk? Milk is a singular noun. Milk is a singular noun, right? So how much milk is there in your fridge, Peñate?
There is 1 milk.
How much milk is there in your fridge?
There is 1 milk.
But milk is not countable. You cannot count milk.
Yeah,
So,
because por eso digo.
uh-huh.
Por eso digo
Un
que es
galón.
singular. Ajá.
Oh, but you're talking
Me
about,
refiero a.
but you're talking about, a measure of something. So, but in this case, if you say the word milk, you cannot count milk. So you say there is some milk. Some can be used for the,
Pero para dar una leche,
yes,
But you say the some is a countable noun for countable nouns. So
but
it's
some,
the same.
yeah, but some can be used for countable and uncountable. for both. All right? For countable and uncountable, for both. So, but if you want to specify what you really have, there is a gallon of milk in my fridge. There's a gallon of milk in my fridge. But in this case, you are specifying. Okay, you're specifying. You have some measure right there. Okay, any question?
There is gallon of milk in my
But if I don't wanna specify, only can use the some.
Yes, you can say some. There's some milk.
Okay.
There's some milk. Some can be used for countable and uncountable nouns. For both countable and uncountable nouns. So, Peñate, how many dogs? I use how many because how many is used for countable nouns, okay? Plural nouns and plural nouns, okay? So how many dogs are there in your house? Your microphone is on mute.
There is one dog in my house.
Okay, there is one dog in your house, okay? Edgar, question for you.
Okay.
How many pair of shoes are there in your bathroom? How many pair of shoes are there in your bathroom?
There are two pair of shoes.
Two pair of, there are two pair of shoes, okay, right, in your bathroom. Okay. Marvin, how much money, the word money is not countable. All right. So how much money, Marvin, is there in your pocket? In your pocket.
Pocket, no sé qué es, teacher.
Okay, pocket, it's what you have. This is a pocket. Look, this is a pocket. All right, this is a pocket. You got it? Okay. So how much money is there in your pocket?
No much.
Not much. Okay.
Not much.
Okay, not much. So there isn't much. There isn't much. Okay, there isn't much.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Yes, you have a question? Okay, Jonathan.
Hola, teacher.
How much orange juice is there in your fridge?
Orange.
Orange juice.
There isn't.
There isn't? Okay, when it's negative,
Yes.
guys, when it's negative, How much orange juice is there in your fridge? But Jonathan doesn't have any, so there isn't any. You use
There isn't
this
any.
word. You use this word. You use any. There isn't any.
There isn't any.
Yes.
But you can use the word any respecto
Only
a que sí hay, ¿verdad? O sea, para mí como la traducción de any es como algunos, dependiendo si lo ocupas como positivo o negativo, afirmativo o negativo.
yes, but any can have different meanings. It all depends on the context. But you're asking me, Oscar, if you can only answer by saying any. That's your question.
Mm-hmm.
You can say any, I mean, but actually it's kind of informal. But how much orange juice is there in your fridge? Any. That's correct.
Pero
Also,
puedes usarlo como una,
O sea,
en una oración afirmativa.
o sea, no hay ninguno más bien.
no,
Es
actually,
la respuesta, no hay nada.
exactly. But actually, good question, Peñate, because any is used for questions and negative forms. But not for positive. Not for positive sentences. All right, Peñate?
Teacher, y plural se puede any.
With plural nouns.
Anis.
No. You cannot. No, you cannot pluralize this word. No, you cannot pluralize this word. You cannot say any's. No, that is not correct. Okay, but for example, you can say, is there any juice, any orange juice, any orange juice in your fridge? Is there any orange juice in your fridge? Yes, you can ask this question. You can use any in questions.
But for example, we they use the any. So I am hungry. I can eat at any restaurant. I can use that.
Yeah, but in that case, it has a different meaning. So in that case, if you say, I can go to any restaurant. So you're saying that it doesn't matter what kind of restaurant it is.
Es como un uso neutral, se podría decir.
Yes, but in that case, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of restaurant it is. Okay, I can go to any restaurant. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if it is, I don't care if it is Mexican restaurant, if it is a Chinese restaurant. So I just want to eat.
Okay.
All right. So let's go over some practice. All right. So look at this. There is and there are. Kevin, please start with the first one. There is or there are?
There is.
There is a t-shirt on the bed. Okay, Peñate, continue.
There are 2 books on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan.
Teacher, ¿qué es scarf?
Scarf
Scarf.
is something that you wear on your neck when it's really cold. When it's really cold, it's something that you wear right here on your neck. In Spanish,
Bufanda.
Ah, pues, there is a scarf.
yes, there is, because you already know that it's singular because you have the article. Okay, Giovanni? This one, there is or there are?
There are, teacher.
There are 4 pictures on the wall. Ever?
There are.
There are many books on the shelves. Max? Max, there is or there are? There is. Calvin, there is or there are?
There is, teacher.
There is a laptop on the floor. Marvin, there is or there are?
There are some papers on the floor.
Okay. On the floor. Okay. So we're gonna work on these questions, answer the questions using yes, there is, yes, there are, no, there aren't. Okay, Gabby, are there any eggs in the fridge? Look at this. This is your example.
Yes.
Are there any eggs?
No, they aren't.
Gabby? What are these?
Yes, they are.
Huh?
Yes, they are.
Yes. Yes, there are.
Look,
And onions.
Okay, yes, there are. Look at this question. Any, right, is being used right here for a question. Boris, are there any onions in the fridge?
No, they
Onions.
aren't.
Onions?
No, they,
And what's this?
I don't know. ¿Serán
It's a
esas?
lemon.
No, they're.
It's a lemon.
What are they? Lemons?
Yeah.
So there are there any onions in the fridge?
No,
No.
they aren't. No, there aren't.
No, there aren't. No, there aren't. Tanya, is there any lettuce in the fridge? Lettuce. Do you know the meaning of lettuce, Tanya?
lechuga?
Mm-hmm. So, is there any lettuce in the fridge?
I don't see.
Okay, so?
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't. Okay, Edgar, is there any milk in the fridge?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they
Any
are. Or yes, there is.
Yes, there is, please. Perdón. Sorry. Yes, there is.
Okay. Giovanni, are there bananas in the fridge? Are there bananas in the fridge, Giovanni?
Yes, they are.
Yes. There are. There are.
There are. Yes, there are.
Okay. Andrea, is there a cake in the fridge?
Yes, there is.
Where's the cake? Ah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes, there is. Okay. Gabriel, are there any lemons in the fridge? Lemons.
No, there isn't.
Are you sure? So what are these? Are these lemons?
Yo como cebolla lo veo, teacher.
Really? So that's gonna be wrong. Guys, what do you think? Are these lemons or onions?
Ya no me da el zoom de los lentes, teacher.
Orange.
Lemon.
Look.
Peras. Peras.
What? Pear.
Vamos a hacer pera, po.
Manzanas verdes.
So?
It's a lemon, okay?
Dejémoslo como limones.
Okay. Yes, yes, there are. Okay, Thomas, is there any pizza in the fridge?
There is not. There is not. There is
Follow the
isn't.
structure, Thomas. Follow the structure.
No,
Yes.
there isn't.
No, there isn't. Okay.
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't. Okay. Lil. Now, let's go over the third exercise. True or false? Listen, listen to this sentence and you let me know if the sentence is true or false. Okay? Listen up.
There are 2 windows in the classroom. There are keys in the classroom. There are 2 windows in the classroom.
True or false?
It's false.
Okay, how many windows are there?
3.
Okay, there are 3. There are 3 windows. Okay, good job.
There are 3 windows.
Okay, all right. Continue, Lil. Continue.
There are 3 tables in the classroom. There are 3 tables in the classroom.
It's true.
Okay, it's true. Okay, continue, Lil.
There is a ball on the floor. There is a ball on the floor. There is a ball on the floor.
It's true. Yes, there's a ball on the floor. Okay. Peñate.
There are 13 chairs in the classroom. There are 13 chairs in the classroom. There are 13 chairs in the classroom.
False.
13. How many chairs are there?
There are 11 chairs.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
12.
Oh, 11 or 12?
12, 12,
12.
sorry, 12. There are
Okay,
12
but this is
chairs
still
in the
false, right?
classroom. It's
It's
false,
false.
yes.
Okay. Jonathan.
There are 5 children in the classroom. There are 5 children in the classroom.
There are.
There are 5 children in the classroom.
True. True.
True. Are you sure? Listen.
There are 5 children in the classroom.
Why what?
False. False.
Okay.
False. Teacher, es que no lo escuchaba bien, es que no se escuchaba bien.
There aren't
There aren't.
children. Okay. This is false. Okay. Gabriel,
Yes, teacher.
listen. Oops. No, it's not. Listen.
There is a computer.
No, pongan la como verdadera.
There is a
Actually,
computer in the
it's
classroom.
true.
There is a computer in the classroom.
It's true.
Really?
Ah,
Really?
hay una computadora en el...
Ah, okay. All right. Okay, I'm just watching you. Okay. Thomas.
There is a picture on the wall. There is a picture on the wall.
No, they are. No, they aren't.
A picture. No, there aren't, or no, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
Okay.
There is a picture on the wall.
So it's false.
It's false.
And the last one. Max.
There are 2 biscuits on a table. There are 2 biscuits on a table. There are 2 biscuits on a table.
There aren't.
Really? And this? What's this?
There are 2 biscuits on a table.
Biscuits.
Yeah.
Like the
Biscuits.
KFC.
Cookie.
Biscuits.
Like
Como
a
los
cookie.
pancitos de KFC.
There are 2
Yeah.
biscuits on a
There
table.
are 2
Ah.
biscuits on the table.
Yo
No.
no digo eso.
No, there aren't.
But look at this. Are these biscuits?
Are
Yeah.
cookies.
Bizcochos.
Biscuit.
Are cookies for me.
It's on a table.
So true or false?
True.
True.
Okay. Ten out of 10, okay? 10 out of 10. But I don't know why this one is in pink. Okay, all right. Well, guys,
Eran cebollas.
lemons. No, because you get 10 out of 10. So they are lemons, not onions.
Pero estaba mal ahí la respuesta.
Okay, guys, it's time for your presentation. We're gonna continue tomorrow with this topic, so let's go over the presentations. Max, do you want to be the first one?
Okay, teacher.
Who are you going to talk about?
This night, I will talk about my friend Boris' daily routine.
Okay, the daily. Okay.
Okay. His name is Boris, and his last name is Romero. We are a classmate. Boris really likes drinks coffee in the morning. He does it every day. He always gets up at 4 a.m. at Monday because he goes to work early. In the summer and at New Year's Eve, he likes to go to the beach with his family. He normally watches action movies in the evening and he usually goes to bed at 11 p.m. On the weekend, he likes to play with his daughters. On Saturday morning, he takes advantage and rests a lot. On Friday at 6 p.m., he has dinner with his family. In 2010, Boris was 33 years old.
Okay, good. Very good job. Okay, I like it. Good. All right. Kevin, you're gonna be the second one.
Okay. This is daily routine of Marvin Hooligan. He
Marvin
usually,
daily routine. Marvin
okay.
daily routine. Uh-huh.
Marvin daily routine. He usually gets up 4 a.m. and then he take a shower. He likes drink coffee in the morning and then he goes to work. He usually takes his dinner at 6 o'clock. He doesn't like watches TV at night and he usually goes to bed at 10:30. But on the weekend he likes watches TV with his family. He always go to work on Saturday. When he's on vacation, he goes to the beach with his family. Finish.
Okay. All right. Well done. Well done. Peñate, you're next.
Okay, I'm talking about two persons. Are Andrea and Giovanni. First is Giovanni. Okay, he drinks one cup of coffee in the morning. He goes to the beach in the summer with his family. He goes usually to bed at 11 o'clock at night. He celebrates usually with his family on New Year's Eve. He waits usually to start the English class at 6 p.m. on Friday. And now, Andrea, she gets up normally at 11 o'clock on Monday because she works at night. She doesn't watch TV in the evening because she works at night. And she goes to visit her family and watch movies on the weekend. She gets up late on Saturday morning. And she was 27 years old in 2010.
Okay. Good. All right. Good job. Jonathan?
Okay, teacher. Is Edgar and Gabriel. Here's Edgar. No, Phil Gabriel. He drinks coffee in the morning. He gets at 6, 6 a.m. He goes to the beach with his family. He watches TV at night. Uh, he sleep at 9 p.m. Uh, second, Edgar. He activist favorite is play with your family. He reuned with the family. He watches Spanish soccer clip. He goes usually prepare his English class. He is 35 years old.
All right, Jonathan. Good. Calvin?
I will tell about Gabby routine. I will continue telling you about some of Gabby routines. She watches a movie with her daughter after she takes English class. Also, she always visits her grandparents on the year's event visit. She goes to work on Saturday. Moreover, she usually plays with her daughter on Friday before her English class. And finally, she was 18 years old in 2010.
Is
Finish.
that all? Okay. All right, Calvin.
Finish, teacher.
Marvin.
Teacher, yo no le entendí bien el día de ayer y no preparé un párrafo para ahora.
¿Y qué es lo que hizo?
Pues en realidad solamente le tomé los datos a Kevin, ¿verdad? Pero no hice en el formato, pero no hice un párrafo.
Pero los tiene ahí ahorita.
Sí, sí, los tengo.
Pero con eso, con esa misma información que tiene, podría hacer su presentación.
Ah, bueno. Entonces leo lo que tengo aquí en la presentación ahorita.
But don't go over
Dice,
the questions, just the answers.
only the answers.
Yes, only the answers.
My presentation is about the routine of Kevin Martinez.
Kevin's day routine.
Kevin's day routine. He usually watch TV in the evening. Uh, he usually has his lunch at uh, 11 a.m. on Monday. And, uh, he get up, get up. He no get up late on Sunday morning. He's normally work on the weekend. He's don't you go out on Saturday night. He usually play basketball in the summer.
Your microphone, Marvin.
He can imagine it, the life on the future. He has a dinner time uh, when finish his work on Friday. He he go to the corner to have his lunch on the week. He's preferring exercise in the morning. Only teacher.
Okay. Pero Marvin, cuando suba el texto, ya tiene que ir estructurado el párrafo, ¿verdad?
Sí, correcto. Yo lo preparo ahora mismo y lo subo a tiempo.
Okay. All right. Gabby, you're next.
Hello, Gabi or Tanya?
No, Gabby, yeah, you.
Sorry, Tanya. Hello, I'm talking about Tanya and Calvin routine day. And Tanya usually watch TV in the evening. On Monday at 11 o'clock, she usually works. She doesn't get out late on Sunday because she goes to work. In the weekends, Tanya plays with her pet and she cooks with her sister. She doesn't go out on Saturday. And Kelvin, his favorite activity in the summer is go to picnic with his family. In 2100, he thinks that the technology will be very advanced. On Friday, when he finishes his class or work, he usually plays soccer with her friends. During the week, he usually goes to visit a Chinese or Mexican restaurant to take his lunchtime, and he usually likes to do exercise in the morning.
Okay. Ready? What is? Are you ready?
Yes, teacher. My routine day is for my friend Max. He listens to music at night before to sleep. He usually works on Monday. At the time, his work very heavy. He gets up at 4 a.m. because he works on Sunday. He goes he goes to work and study English class on the weekend. He doesn't go on Saturday night. He stays at home with his family to take a dinner. Your activity favorite? He likes to go beach in the summer. He's he finishes his class English 8:30 at night. He goes the dining room of his company in the work. Only teacher.
Okay. Tanya?
Teacher. I will tell you about some of Gabby's routines. First, she normally gets up at 7:30 on Monday because it's her day off. Also, she drinks coffee in the morning. After, she goes to visit her grandparents in the summer. Besides, she doesn't watch TV in the evening because she has English class and then she has dinner with her daughter. And finally, she usually goes to the bed at 9:30 p.m.
Okay. All right. Good. Gabriel?
Okay, teacher. I have to talk about Jonathan. He plays with his family. He goes for the tortillas.
No? Okay. Uh-huh.
He get up at 12 p.m. He watch action movies. He doesn't go out Saturday at night.
All right.
Finish.
That's it? Okay. Edgar.
Okay. Okay, teacher. My presentation is about Jonathan Morales. So, witness. He listens romantic music. He usually does work. He does get up late on Saturday morning. He normally does the movie. He plays basketball with his friends. His activity favorite is play with his family. He thinks that life will be harder. He finished work class at 5 o'clock in the evening on Friday. He usually goes to coffee shop during the week. He doesn't prefer to do exercise in the morning. Finish, teacher.
Okay. Giovanni.
I am talking about Oscar Peñate. He's he's like to go dancing on Saturday night. His favorite activity in the summer is go to the beach. His time will be live in 2100 play with your children. He's finished your English class at 8:30 on Friday. He usually go eat lunch to Cafe Uno in your place one, to Cafe One in your place where he preferred to exercise in the evening because the gym alone.
All right. Ever.
Hola. Hi.
Hi.
My friend is Tomás Leonel, and he drinks a lot of coffee in the morning. He normally gets up at 9 a.m. on Monday. He's going to the beach in the summer, and he don't normally watch TV in the evening, and he's going to the bed around 10 p.m. at night, and he's relaxed on weekend drinking some beers, and he dances usually on New Year's Eve, and he's asleep on Saturday morning, and he has the dinner usually at 6 p.m. on Friday because he has to work, and he was 32 years old on 2010.
How long was he?
32 years.
Ah, 32. Okay. Thomas.
Está viejo.
Hi.
Hey, Thomas.
Hi. Hey, man. What's up, man? What's up, nigga?
Talking about my friend Evers.
Ya le derritió el sorbete.
He usually does exercise in the evening. He usually is off day on Monday, and he have breakfast at 11 a.m. He gets up too late on Sunday morning. He works in the Saturday, and he is off on Sunday. He does not go out on Saturday night. He likes go to the beach in summer. That's it, teacher.
Okay.
Me faltó ahí porque me pasó lo de Marvin, no me preparé. Ahorita, mientras estaba escuchando a los demás, estaba como que arreglando ahí.
Come on, Thomas.
Igual que Marvin, igual yo mandé los subí, así, contesté las preguntas.
El que
¿Te
subió.
puedes el cuento de Pinocho?
El que subió.
¿Mande?
El que subió.
Solo subí las preguntas con las respuestas.
Vaya, me sube el párrafo entonces porque necesito el párrafo.
Lo voy a escribir y se lo voy a subir.
Vaya, ok, that's good. Okay, Lil.
Um, I want to talk about Boris' daily routines. Boris drinks coffee every day in the morning. He gets up 4 a.m. on Monday. He goes on the beach in the summer. He watches action movies in the evening. He goes to the bed at 11 p.m. He plays with his children. He goes on the beach at New Year's Eve. He usually sleeps on Saturday morning. And Boris has dinner with his family at 6 p.m. on Friday. And finally, he is 33 years old in 2010.
Was. Okay. Jonathan.
Hola.
You're next, right?
Ya
Okay,
estuvo, profe.
okay, yeah. Andrea. Andrea.
Again.
Andrea again? I don't know. You're no, okay. No, nobody's missing, right?
Okay.
Andrea,
Andrea,
are you
Andrea
I
missing.
talk, yes, I talk about Oscar Gonzalez.
Mhm.
Oscar Gonzalez usually has breakfast at 11 a.m. on his rest day because he get up at unusual light to play PS4 video games. He usually watch for the virtual English class at night. He is young man who waits early on Sunday to go to work. Oscar on Saturday like to go dancing and at night. Oscar usually come back for work and like to play with his hashi pet. Finish.
Okay. All right, good. So, guys, let me give you a general feedback right quick about pronunciation because I was evaluating pronunciation. As soon as you upload your homework, I'm going to evaluate the coherence, but also the grammar. Okay. So, I mean, one thing, and this is for everyone, guys, remember to modify the verbs. When you are talking in third person, you need to modify the verbs. But some of you didn't modify the verb. And maybe in the paragraph, you have the correct form of the verb, but when you pronounce the verb, you don't use the s. So remember that when we refer to a third person, we need to use the s at the end. Okay, like for example, I heard finish, so finishes, because finish uh, is used for first person or second person or third person, but plural. Okay, uh, relax, right? I heard relax, and it's relaxes. Okay, relaxes. You need to add the letter s to the verb. Uh, Monday is Monday. Remember, Monday. Monday. Okay, it's Monday. Is the correct pronunciation is summer. Okay, summer. Monday, summer. Um, Sunday, right?
Es que nos faltó ponerle salsa, teacher.
Yes. I don't know what happened to you.
Sunday.
Okay. All right. Monday, summer, Sunday. Okay. And this is something we talk about before, right?
Le hemos fallado.
When you have this verb, get up, and you are using the verb in third person form, what is the pronunciation?
Gets up.
Get
up, exactly.
Gets up.
Right? Gets up. Like this. Gets up. When you're using third person form, gets up, she gets up, he gets up. All right. Evening. 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 And I want to ask you this question. How do you pronounce this verb? How do you pronounce this verb, Max? How do you pronounce this verb? The one that I have at the end. This one. How do you pronounce this verb?
Prefer.
Prefer. Kevin, how do you pronounce it?
Prefer.
How do you pronounce it?
Prefer.
Peñate, how do you pronounce it?
I think I prefer.
Hay que hacer en modo fresón, así, prefer.
Prefer.
Okay,
Prefer.
how do you pronounce it? Prefer or prefer. What is the right pronunciation? Prefer, prefer, or prefer?
Prefer.
Con el acento francés.
Prefer.
Prefer. If you see, I have F, E, and R and capital letter.
Prefer.
Why? Because the stress goes on the second syllable. The stress goes on the second syllable. So you don't say prefer. What do you prefer?
Sure.
What do you prefer? He prefers. She prefers.
Prefer.
Prefer.
Una pregunta. ¿Qué tan cierto es que la palabra se va a pronunciar de acuerdo, así es, con vocal o con consonante? ¿Cómo se pronuncia la vocal, digamos? Empieza con E, es I.
But not all the time.
Ajá, no todo el tiempo, pero sí,
But not.
algunas.
I mean, we have some rules, right, for pronunciation, but don't stick to this rule that all of the words that has a vowel sound and an e vowel sound at the beginning, it's gonna be pre, because not all the time it applies to the words. Okay, so you better take notes about the pronunciation. Okay, maybe you can have your vocabulary bank, and you have your vocabulary, different words, and next to the word you can write down the correct pronunciation for each word. Okay, and you repeat over and over, so you can remember over and over. As much you repeat, as much you pronounce words properly.
Okay.
So it's prefer.
Prefer. She prefer.
Okay, please repeat after me. Monday.
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 Lopez, repeat.
Monday.
Sunday.
Monday.
Sunday.
Up.
Sunday.
Gets up.
Gets up.
Gets up.
Gets up.
Gets up.
Gets up.
Evening.
Evening.
Prefer.
Evening.
Prefer.
Okay.
Prefer.
Evening.
Properly.
Okay. So it's 8:30.
It's half past 5.
It's 8:30. Over the attendance. Oscar Maya.
Missing.
Missing. Okay.
Missing in action.
Okay. Ever.
Properly.
Ever.
Present. I'm here.
Tania.
Present.
Giovanni.
Present, teacher.
Peñate.
Present.
Edgar.
Present, teacher.
Gabby.
Present, teacher.
Thomas.
Present.
Neil.
Present.
Kevin.
Present.
Max.
Present.
Jonathan.
Present.
Andrea.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Calvin.
Present, teacher.
Sorry, forget about that guy. Gabriel. Gabriel, are you there? Okay. Missing. Boris
Present, teacher.
and Marvin Zuniga.
Present, teacher.
All right. So this is it for today's lesson. Don't forget to upload your homework, okay? And I'll see you tomorrow.
See you
Bye
tomorrow,
bye.
teacher.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Teacher, yo tengo una pregunta rápida.